Back in 2018, I never used brews to triple eat. And I started to learn triple eating, and my KD went from a 0.7 to a 3.2. But I've noticed a lot of people in 2020 are still not using triple eats, and every single guide and every single person out there just says, just eat free food, forehead. Not telling you how to triple eat and when to triple eat properly, just eat free food. And that's leading to a lot of people just triple eating the G-maul and dying to the whack. So in this video, I want to go over a little bit more information on how to triple eat properly. Alright, the first lesson I want to tell you about triple eating is triple eating placement. Look at the inventory. I have seen a lot of people PK inventories like this, and it honestly just hurts my brain. It hurts my brain. I don't understand. I don't even know where to begin to triple eat or teleport or pot. It's just copy my inventory. I'm gonna have my teleports next to my spec webs. It doesn't matter where you have your spec webs, but they should be aligned on the spec bar. I don't have an MSB, rip. I always put my pots on top. I have my restores here, so they're very easy. And the brew should be around about here. So this inventory has everything accessible very easily. So through the fight, you can pot there, you can eat, you can pot, you can double with a pot, you can triple with a restore. But the goal is, as you're eating food through the fight, let's just drop the, I'm doing this one-handed right now. So as you eat food through the fight, you always want to drag your food around the triple eat. You'll never move the brew. So as you're eating all your food in the fight, you're eating the fight, you're fighting a voider at this point. Look at the fucking food dropper. You're definitely fighting a voider. Always you're going to be dragging your food around this brew to have a triple eat ready. Always have a triple eat ready around about here. So you got your last karam, you move your karam here. You're just always moving your food around the brew as you go. And that way, you'll always have a triple eat ready when you need one. Perfect. Good advice. Make sure you have an inventory like this. It doesn't have to be exactly like this, but make sure your brew is in an accessible place so you can always get a triple eat ready. There's no point having your brew here and your crams down here and your angle is here. So when you need to triple eat a Gmail, you've got to go, like, you would have died. You were dead. So that's lesson 1, placement. Another main concern a lot of people are telling me is they keep getting smited when they go for triple eats. Now, the thing with triple eats are you have to stay kind of high prayer because you don't want to get into a situation where if you triple eat, you're smited, or you can't triple eat because you have to manta restore karam. So every time I'm like minimum 30 prayer, I always restore. And a lot of the times, if I'm 45 prayer and I'm fighting someone who does double maul elder, I'll drink at 45 to 55. In my mind, that just frees me to go for combo eats, triple eats whenever I need to. I'm not forced to then manta restore karam instead of manta brew karam, you know? So you always free for that triple eat. So keeping your prayer high is very important for triple eats. Very, very important. Sometimes it might seem wasteful, but trust me, sometimes that peace of mind is worth the 7 prayer you've wasted because you've potted it too early. Just keep that in mind. So I've seen a lot of people triple eat the second the spec weapon comes out before any damage is registered. Now this is really bad, because let's say you're at 75 health and then you triple eat, all you're doing is going to full health for the spec and you're not actually healing any damage in the spec. A lot of combos in 2020 are designed to hit 120 damage. So what you need to do is, you need to refrain. I know it's hard. I know it's scary. You need to see a bit of damage or wait a game tick and then triple eat. The correct way to triple eat is to triple eat midway spec. So you're basically 70 health plus 58. You're not just sat 99 from a panic eat. Look, I'll show you some clips now. What will be? Come on, let's. Okay, so this clip I want to show you, this is exactly what I didn't want to happen. I triple ate the damage before the claw G maul, and I should have died. Look, I'll show you. So press play now. That's the triple eat gone. I had to tank all the damage. We'll slow it down a little bit because that was probably not the best. It happens really quick, like it always does. So one more time. Pause. I'm trying to get that right foot. Pause. Okay, so I was a millisecond off or whatever, but you can see the inventory. The triple eat has gone off. Look at that damage. That damage is now on me. I can't eat. I have to tank. I have to tank the declaw G maul. Look. Luckily, luckily he didn't get a single hit with the maul or the claw, and we lived. But in a real world situation, I promise you, you're going to get a 34, 16, 7, 8, 36 dream all in the face. There's nothing you can do, and you're just going to die. That's unfortunately how it is. Very lucky here, actually. Alright, exact same situation here, except I triple eat correctly. Let's play the clip and see what happens. So it goes for the claw. Any second now. I wait and then I triple eat. So, because I waited a little bit longer, I essentially got the triple eat in the middle, just before his G maul, and that allowed me to survive. Very, very important, the timing of triple eats. Let's talk about everyone's favourite combo. Double maul into anything in the world. Obby maul, elder maul, dildo, it doesn't matter. The principle is the exact same. So you're not supposed to eat the granite maul. You're supposed to tank the MSB and double G maul. So you always want to sit 75 to 85% health for that exact reason. And then you triple the whack. Doing this correctly, you will never die. There is other bits and bobs that you can learn. Like if you're 55 health and you notice the double maul in, you can manta, pause, and then brew karam. That's a little more advanced, but for this is the basic principle of it. Works 100% of the time. So I'll press play. So any second I was going to go for it, and pause. Notice I did not eat that MSBG maul, because if I did that, I would have died to the whack because I couldn't eat it. So from this point, I need to triple eat to survive the whack. Let's press play. Boom. There you go, triple eight. It's not my PID, so it's a bit delayed, but hey ho. So I triple ate the whack, and you see that 38? I lived it with a lot of health, so he cannot kill me with the whack at all. That is the correct way to triple eat. Let's talk about every PK's favourite word, PID. Just like hits, PID affects how much you have to triple eat and how quick you have to triple eat. So if it's your opponent's PID, their hits are going to come in a lot quicker, so you have a lot slimmer time frame to actually get a triple eat in. Don't feel guilty if you can't triple eat consistent on the whack and if on your opponent's PID. I fail a lot as well. If you look in this clip here, I only get a double in for the whack and not the triple. I was too slow with the clicks. It happens. It's all to do with practice. I'm not perfect as well. I just know how to eat triple in principle. I still have a lot to learn myself, especially with fast clicks. Fast clicks is the goal when it comes to triple eating. If it is your PID, you do get a lot longer time to get that triple eat for the whack. So this is why a lot of people safe when it isn't their PID, just so they're a lot more safe and don't die, I guess. I want to thank the boys Dragonical and Who Is Pid for helping with clips in this video. I know this video is long, but triple eating really isn't a simple subject. It really isn't just eat free food. There's so much more to it. I want to finish this video off with some clips of real world instances of triple eats, and I'll just describe them. And yeah, I know this video is dragging on, but hey, you clicked it. Don't expect a 35-second video describing PID. Triple eats. Fuck. Alright, this clip of triple eating here, I want to call the perfect real world scenario. So if you look here, he pulls out maul, I single ate the maul, so it's full health. I waited, and then I double ate the whack. So 31-30, leave me on 48 health. The manta hasn't gone off yet, look, I click the manta, 48. So that is it's a 60, it's a 109 damage stack. Let me double check that. 60, yeah, it's a 109 damage stack, and I'm still left with 18 health. That is a perfect triple eat. If I didn't get the Karam in, say I'm exactly 18 health. If I didn't triple eat that perfectly, I would have absolutely 100% been smushed there. Triple eating, very important. Another clip here showing you how to critically eat a double maul from MSB into a whack, so we'll play the clip. So there, I tank the double maul. Notice I didn't eat a single food for the MSB double maul. From there, I triple ate the whack, 47, leaving me on 28 health, aka absolutely no chance of dying to the whack there. Perfect triple. Alright, got another clip here demonstrating a bit of a different triple. Basically, let me play the clip. I'm going to pause it when I can, and pause. At this point, there we go, that's the perfect point. At this point, I realised he's got me. I'm 59 health and he's double mauling. I cannot sit 59. So I basically, I single eat the Karam, I pause, and then double eat the whack. So we'll press play and see what happens. So there's that single eat on the whack. The double eat's in progress now. Double eat done. 54. So because I acknowledged I was too low health for that G maul. In hindsight, obviously it wouldn't have killed me, but I couldn't risk it at 59. So I single ate the double maul, and then I double ate the whack. So I manted the double maul, brew Karam the whack, and because I acknowledged that at the time, it saved my ass completely. Boom, 7 health. Nice little double there. Exact same situation as the last clip. I don't know why I keep getting myself in these situations. So dumb. So I'm going to pause it. Pause. Instantly in my head, I'm like, shit, he's going to AGS whack or AGS spec me on 67. I'm way too low for this. So again, I single. Turns out he's actually AGS specking. So I've singled the AGS. If you see, 66 with 23 health. That was a nice eat. I would have lived on 1 health. But either way, it was really nice to go for the single eat there into the double. So from now, I'm going to double eat whatever comes next. I'm imagining in my head G-maul at this point. So boom, I've doubled, and it's the G-maul. I'm 57 health for a G-maul, and because of that single eat pause into the double eat instead of the triple eat at once, I live the granite maul perfectly fine. So triple eating is all about understanding the situation. It's not just simply eat free food for ahead. It's consistently different throughout. Sometimes you'll have to triple instantly, sometimes you'll have to break it up, sometimes you wait for the mid-spec, but you always tank the double G-maul and triple the whack. unless you have to single into double. This is why this video can't be 35 seconds, because it's not straightforward. But realistically, you will never, I can say it's openly, you will never triple E just the G-maul, because you will die to that whack. And that's it for the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the first episode of PK School. I want to turn this into a little mini-series where I go over basically everything people want to learn into PvP, from combos and how to E, understanding PID, how to do PID swaps, or understanding PID swaps even. Anyways, is there anything you want to learn? Let me know in the comments. It might be the next video in the series. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you learned something. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now. Have fun.